Hey, Sebastian. I have your watch here. You had been talking about wanting to have this 6309 dress watch serviced, and it certainly can happen. As I had said in our correspondence, the cost of having this kind of work done is going to vastly exceed the value of the watch itself. You're talking 10 times as much to restore the watch and get it running as what the watch is actually worth. You've got some challenges as well. The watch is not running at all. The movement doesn't look bad. It's sort of hazy, but it's not running at all. The mainspring feels like it's full of glue, and the balance is bad. Those are two things I'm seeing. I can't get it to run at all. It won't run a tick. So it's got some major problems. It could be something as minor as the mainspring itself is warped and has forced the mainspring barrel open. That's a possibility. That certainly happens. I can't really see that because this has the second generation movement holding ring, which the earlier kind of watches had two pieces. They had a dial ring and a movement ring, and I could remove the dial ring easily. It just comes right off, and then I could see the underside of the mainspring barrel. This has the one piece later, which is actually a smarter design, but it means I can't pull it off and see the side. Something is definitely seriously wrong with the movement. So I can't even get numbers out of it for you. If you want me to go ahead, I'll do it. I mean, they're great watches. The dial is nice. It needs a case rebuild. It needs a crystal, and it needs major movement service. So that's something whether you are going to want to decide to have me do. One of the things that I do when I have watches that are like this, that are going to need major surgery to bring back, and the value of that work exceeds the value of the watch, I typically ask for prepayment. I've had a few instances in the past where people have sent in watches to have me do work where this was kind of the situation. There was a couple watches where, people just wanted to have the work done, and then when the bill came due, they were not all of a sudden far less enthusiastic about getting their watches back. And I was sort of stuck holding the bag. So it's just sort of a nice blanket policy for me, and it protects everybody, and that would be good. Let's put the top on here. Hang on just one second. Stop fighting me. There we go. So again, it's up to you. I mean, the dial is nice, the hands are nice. I don't see anything major in here. This crack is on the crystal. The crystal's all junky, but it could be cleaned up. But I know you say you liked this watch. I might suggest that it would be a better use of your money to find a better condition example versus this. But if you do want to go ahead, we can do that. We would just need to make an arrangement for that to make it happen. And then once we make that arrangement, we can make it happen. And if you want me to do that, I can get you an estimate and you can settle up on that, and then we can move ahead. But that's it. I mean, the heart of it is a 6309, which is a great movement. It's a non-Sua later movement, which means it's going to be generally good quality. But I'm curious about what happened inside of this because it's very, very rare for a 6309 to flat out not want to run. Okay, that's it. You let me know what you want done. Okay, thank you.